what I'm about to share with you are the top news for this week. Once there's a new prime minister, you know that they are likely to change some of the policies in the UK. This is the new prime minister, Andy Burnham, discussing some of the things he does not like about Zoom interviews. Now, just listen to him. I'm wondering whether he wants to change it or ban Zoom interviews.
One thing I really don't like is this culture now of interviewing via Zoom or Teams. That just doesn't seem right to me. I know it's convenient for the organizations that do it, but how does a young person shine in that situation? How do you get over some of your personality, your passion? It seems to me to then work against people who have that side to their character and work for those who are just giving the more formulaic answer. So I do worry about that.
Please let me know in the comments if you would prefer an AI interview or you would rather go for a face-to-face interview. Yeah, just tell me the pros and cons in the comments. Our next piece of news is from BBC. It says that the South End campus for University of Essex has been shut down. So you can see the staff clapping to say goodbye to the university because things have changed. Some of the postgraduate students can still remain, but 92% of the undergrads are now merged with the Colchester campus. Closing this campus has led to 400 staff cuts. You can see that's a large number of people who are unemployed right now. What do you think about these changes? A headline by Financial Times says UK housing market in suspended animation. Lloyd's data shows house prices were unchanged in July as higher mortgage rates stretch affordability. There are many people waiting for the mortgage rates to drop so that they can buy a property or get on the property ladder. You just have to listen up for any changes. That's why I'm sharing this with you. This report by Daily Press says HMRC confirms tax-free personal allowance jumps to 18,570 with one rule. So you have to listen to this particular rule that would set you apart, that would make your personal allowance to be 18,570. Reading further on Daily Express, it says that the triple lock on the 12,570 will still remain, and Andy Burnham has backed away from making any changes or commitment to change the freeze. So what is happening is that if you earn under 18,570 in a year, you could boost your tax-free allowance all the way to the number using a HMRC loophole known as the starting rate for savings. Now, you might be wondering what starting rate for savings means. It allows people to add additional £5,000 to their tax-free allowance for savings rate income. If you earn less than 12,570 from work or your personal pension, you can get the full 5,000 allowance, which means you are allowed to earn up to £5,000 in interest without paying a penny of tax on it. So what it means is that you need to be earning something, and it should be under 12,570, and then the interest you have on your savings will not be taxed if it's below £5,000. That is the summary. Money expert Martin Lewis explains if you earn less than 18,570 a year from earned income and savings combined, then all your interest from those savings could be tax-free. That's because you get your personal allowance before you start to pay income tax, 12,570, plus the starting rate for savings up to £5,000 and the personal saving allowance, £1,000, all in combination. I hope you've understood this. Please consult a financial advisor because I'm not one, but this is available to you if this is your current situation. Dear parents and guardians, have you heard about Andy Burnham's free bus pass change on August 31st for over 14 million people? If you've not heard of it, you need to take advantage of this opportunity before it changes. It says here on the Birmingham Life that Andy Burnham's government scheme sees those aged under 16 eligible for free bus journeys across England throughout the whole of August. The initiative, benefiting approximately 14 million people, aims to reduce summer expenditure for families, but will end on August 31st. If you have not taken advantage of this opportunity, then try and explore it. The next news is that UK driving test wait times remain high. and they're saying sometimes it reaches up to a full year, and the government is trying their best to hire more examiners and adding weekend slots to help learners who currently face waits of up to 6 months. The next headline says Home Office illegal worker raids in West Midlands see record arrest. So the Home Office has been raiding so many places in the West Midlands, and they have arrested a lot of people who are illegal workers. This next news is by Financial Times. It says kids, flats and study loans. Why UK first-time buyers are getting older. 1 in 3 starts a family before having a home of their own. They are trying to say that people would prefer to rent when they start, and the average age is now 34. I wonder why people are shocked by this. See, the deposit is no joke. The house prices are quite high. So people are trying their best. It takes a while to gather enough money to buy a house. So yeah, that is just how it's going to be for a while. Next on the list says how to invest £20,000 in stocks and shares ISA to target 7% dividend yield. Now, remember that this is not financial advice, but I share all this information with you so that you can open your eyes to dividends and other opportunities to grow your wealth. You should make sure every coin you have works for you. So listen to this Yahoo Finance story, and they have put their disclaimer. Know that ISA rules can change in the future. Prepare yourselves for any of these changes. This article is suggesting you invest in Legal and General, and it says that currently offers a chunky 7.2% dividend yield and is currently the highest in the entire FTSE 100 today. 7.2 is amazing, my goodness. Let's just assume that you max out your ISA allowance, £20,000, and you use it to buy your Legal and General stocks and shares. It says that you will get £1,450. That's a lot. And we are hoping that the stock price grows. Now, before you invest in a dividend share or stock, please check the rate at which it grows. Sometimes it's slow growing. Just something you should be aware of. That it gives dividend does not mean that your money will grow at the same rate. That's something you should be aware of. I have 2 episodes of Money Confessions with Dr. Cynthia that you should not miss. Please go to my channel and listen to the latest gist, the things that have happened that has to do with your money.
If you dey abroad and you dey above 40 years old, avoid mortgage. Not try am. Na care home dey end am. You are not going back home. Mortgage na the highest time.
I'm short of words. We are going to compare mortgages, owning your home, with money markets.
I'm talking to you now. I'm actually thinking of counting my losses, packing my load and going back and tearing the Nigerian passports. I have friends in the UK that have done it. I'm thinking of that as I speak.
Let's listen to something that will relieve our stress. Now, this is going viral right now. This is a father that takes his son out. His son is 2 years old. He takes him out on bike rides. Whenever they go on bike rides, he's always like, Daddy, airplane, Daddy, ship, Daddy, Porsche. It has been fun to watch, but recently he asked his father for his own bike, and his father's heart was broken. Millions of people watched that video and they've been going crazy. Now, see this petition: stop the sale of baby bicycles to Dim. His name is Dim. Oh my goodness. If you go on TikTok, IG, Facebook, everywhere, YouTube is being crazy. People are making posts like, we need to ban baby bikes ASAP. The father released another video about him uncoupling his son's handbar and seat from his bicycle, saying this is the end of an era. You need to read the comments. The comments are wild. A lot of people are weeping in the comments. They've used all the emojis for crying on this comment. You can see this. I will not accept this. Please mount it back. He is riding with you till he turns 25. You can see all the emojis. I don't believe it. No. Tears, like sorrow. No. It's been fun to watch. Have you seen any of these? Write in the comments. Tell me what's up. Are you interested in following them? Yeah, I follow them and I enjoy their videos because it's really relaxing and cool. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.